question, have you been streaming video during the pandemic? Or were you already doing so? And I will call on Robin.
Oh dear, I'm the worst one to ask about streaming video because I don't even know how to do that. However, we have a DVR in our home with Cox Cable, and we have spent a lot of time recording movies. Lately, we've been recording Christmas movies and watching all of our favorites practically day in and day out since there's not much else we can do. We can't really go much of anywhere. So that's about as close as I come to streaming video, is recording movies, recording TV programs. We're watching Deep Space Nine. We've already watched Star Trek Next Generation. So now we're just recording and rewatching our favorites, such as the ones with Q in them. We love the Q ones, Cupid and all those. And then we're also recording and watching some of our favorite Voyagers. So that's basically what we've been doing. But I don't know, again, exactly how to do streaming video. I am assuming that it does not involve walking out into the middle of a river with your camcorder in your hands and then pressing the record button. So maybe somebody else there can tell me what it is you guys do to stream videos. Thank you for that really tough question.
Thank you, Robin. My next question on the topic of essential viewing. Have you seen Revenge of the Nerds Part 2, Nerds in Paradise? And if so, what is your favorite scene? Eamon.
So I have actually seen this movie. I'm trying to remember it. I don't know what made you think of that movie. I remember more the first Revenge of the Nerds movie. So I'm trying to remember. So this is Nerds in Paradise. So I think the premise of Revenge of the Nerds is that this is in the 80s. The nerds on campus are not allowed into the jock frat, which is Alpha Beta, and they make their own fraternity called Lambda Lambda Lambda. Now, when they actually apply for it, it's an all black fraternity. So it's kind of funny when they, all the people in the fraternity to accept them are like really looking at them leery, but eventually they accept them because their nerdiness becomes cool. I don't remember a lot of the details, honestly, from the movie. I just know it was fairly good. I think at the end, the head nerd, Lewis, I think arrives in a tank or something to a spring break party. I know it's like at a spring break setting. I thought that was pretty funny. Definitely, Booger was always kind of a favorite character of mine. He's kind of the gross guy who always wears a tank top when he's obviously out of shape and is renowned for his belching. One of the main actors, it had some good actors in it. I think John Goodman might have been in the first one. I think the guy, I can't remember his name, he's been in a few things. He played Jefferson on Married with Children as like the head jock, and I think at the end he tries to become a nerd because nerds are getting all the girls at this point. So Blast from the Past, very good movie. I'll have to rewatch it, but for sure watch the first Revenge of the Nerds. It's a classic.
Thank you, Eamon. My third question, could you describe for us a new holiday which has been created exclusively for nerds. Jessica.
I need to describe a new holiday that has been exclusively created for nerds. So there is an existing holiday that you may have heard of called Pi Day, which is on March 14th. And there has been a lot of controversy around Pi Day that you may or may not have heard about. Essentially, it comes down to people hate pi because you always have to double it everywhere. All kinds of mathematical equations are always doubling pi. So this is not my made-up holiday, but this is a nerd made-up holiday. Pi Day existed already, but that wasn't nerdy enough. So now we have Tau Day. Tau in mathematics is 2 times pi. It exists because people hate that they always have to double pi. They don't like writing 2 pi everywhere. They just want to write a single symbol. They just want to write tau. So people came up with tau to replace 2 times pi. And so now we have Tau Day, which is on June 28th. And since tau is twice pi, it means that on Tau Day, you have to get 2 pies instead of just 1, which makes Tau Day twice as fun and twice as wonderful as pi. So that is my mostly stolen nerd holiday.
Thank you, Jessica. If someone gave you a turkey for Thanksgiving Day, what kind of experience would it have? Sharon.
I say if Sharon doesn't answer in 15 seconds, Ron has to answer the question.
Sorry, what was the question?
If someone gave you a turkey on Thanksgiving Day, what kind of experience would it have?
Is the turkey not cooked yet? Is it raw? Did they just get it?
Oh, it can be dressed for dinner either way, living or not.
I think the turkey would have a very surreal out-of-body experience, watching its dead corpse being dressed up and fawned over by a large degree of beings that it doesn't fully comprehend, enjoying feasting on its flesh before gently ascending out of pure terror and trauma at what it has witnessed.
Thank you. And now my next question would be, you have decided to combine the holidays of Halloween and Thanksgiving. What new traditions will you introduce to this Thanksgiving, Halloween holiday? And I will call on Joel.
All right. So Thanksgiving and Halloween both got combined into one holiday. Everyone got tired of the months-long holidays. So they're like, let's just make those 2 days one day. And so on November 15th, they decided to do Thanks Spooky, where everyone drinks a lot of calcium. They drink milk to sustain their skeletons inside all of us. They drink milk for the skeletons. They eat spooky turkey. And then instead of going trick-or-treating, they go door to door giving treats instead of receiving them. Not very popular for the kids, but if enough people go by their house and give them treats, they'll be more than happy enough to participate. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, I have a question for Hari. In your country of origin, you have decided to start the tradition of Thanksgiving Day. What bird will be invited to your party.
You said bird?
BIRD.
So in our tradition, we also use turkey as a symbol of festivity. So I would like to bring that up, as we don't have Thanksgiving and Halloween holidays as we have here in the United States. I would like to initiate this kind of holiday because it is an opportunity for people to reflect back to their journey and then give thanks and be thankful for their life and what they have in their life. And then that turkey, we have another way to cook turkey. We cooked it the whole night on the stove to get it tender, as we don't usually bake those in the oven. We don't have those kind of style of cooking. We cook them in a pot and get it ready in the morning. That's the kind of the bird I would like to have. I want to keep the tradition one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari. This has been an exercise for impromptu speaking for me also, because I didn't have any questions and I was busy eating my lunch actually. So it was also fun for me, and I will return control to the Toastmaster, Eamon.
And real quick, I did record the table topics session. So if anyone has any concerns with that going on to YouTube, now is a good time to say something.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for letting me record.